Welcome to English Speaking Studio. In today's episode, we'll discuss a fascinating English speaking topic. Let's dive into some thought-provoking questions. Describe an interesting discussion you had as part of your work or studies. You should say what the subject of the discussion was, who you discussed the subject with, what opinions were expressed, and explain why you found the discussion interesting.
Today, I'm going to talk about an interesting discussion I had during my studies. The subject of the discussion was about the future of education and how technology could revolutionize the way we learn. I had this discussion with a group of classmates during one of our seminars at university. We were all discussing how digital tools like virtual reality and artificial intelligence could impact classrooms and the role of traditional teaching methods in this new era. Some of my classmates were really excited about the potential for new technologies, believing that they could make education more accessible and engaging, especially for students who struggle with conventional teaching methods. For example, they argued that virtual reality could transport students to different historical periods or allow them to conduct science experiments in a safe, virtual environment. On the other hand, some of us were a bit more skeptical. We shared concerns about the over-reliance on technology. We felt that human interaction in education, like face-to-face discussions with teachers and peers, could not be replaced entirely. There was also concern about the digital divide, where students in certain parts of the world may not have access to these advanced tools, creating an even wider gap in educational opportunities. What made this discussion particularly interesting to me was the balance of optimism and caution that everyone brought to the table. On the one hand, we all agreed that technology could enhance education, but we also acknowledged the need to be careful about how we integrate it. It was a fascinating exchange of ideas, and it really made me think about the future of education and the role each of us plays in shaping it.